He is miracle food. It's the best for detoxing, cleansing, healing, removing inflammation, and boosting your immune system. It's suitable for all ages, and it helped me out tremendously during pregnancy. Allergen-free, gluten-free, 100% organic, all-natural, and vegan. Talkfordoctor.org, 818-429-1675.
Why haven't y'all tried miracle food yet? Like, for real, all jokes aside.
You know, I've had crazy shit. I have had people run up to me, bro. Like, I'm looking this way, and they coming this way, and they just grab me and hug me, like, "Oh my God, I love you." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck? You don't get the fuck off me!" Like, you know what I mean? Like the shit is bugged out. You know, you like, and then you know, you remember, you're like, "Oh my God!" Like, you know, these are, you know, people. They're from different countries. It's their first time they travel, and their first time seeing me. They just lost it for a second to grab me, and you could look at them and see it's no malicious. It's nothing malicious about what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you like, oh shit. Like, then you gotta slow down and remember who you are. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah. But that's some crazy stuff. I forgot why I was even saying that, but
yeah. Whitaker, he's talking about how he wasn't approachable, man. How did his death affect you a couple years back? Now that was heartbreaking.
Man, that was. I remember the day like it was crazy. Like, it was his son called me, and you know, his son was cool. He was calm, youngest son, and he was like, "Yo, you know." But I used to always call him Pops too. I call him Pops because, you know, he raised me. He did a lot for me, man. You know, I had my pro debut on his card. From the age of 15 years old, I used to be in training camp with him. I learned so much, even before I touched. Remember, I was training with him at 15. I turned professional at 18, so I had a lot of years in between of even doing that. Then when I turned professional, I went on a fucking roller coaster with him. I fought on all the big cards. I was with him everywhere when he fought De La Hoya. Everything. I was right there with Pernell. And then from Pernell, I started. You know, I was with Shelly Fink with him. I was with Tyson. You know, Mike, my bro from the block. I knew Mike since 6 years old.
Yes, sir.
I was nice. Mike said, "Put him on. Let's go." Everywhere I go, he the co-main event. That was it. Sky was the limit.
Dope.
Now are you a co-host on a hot boxing podcast? I've seen that on your Instagram bio. How's that going right?
We got episodes out right now. You can check it out. Go to Hot Boxing, check it out. We got Devin Haney up there right now. We got some more I'm dropping. I'm not supposed to talk about it, so I can't.
I got you.
Reveal the goodies. But it's fly. Keep your ears and eyes tuned in. Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, your co-host, your boy, Zab Judah.
Did you ever think, knowing Mike back in the day when you were 6 and growing up and just kind of going through the journey with Mike, that you'd be sitting on his ranch, smoking endless marijuana, talking shit with him now?
No, never. Not, no, never. Never even just dreamed, never even thought that I would even be doing any engagements with Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? When I met Mike Tyson at the age of 6, we were 7 years old. When I met Mike Tyson and I came in the living room, I'll never forget, my pop said, "Get up, come in the living room." He was standing there. It was like, oh my God, like that's at the time. You know, this in the 80s, out of 85, Mike was the fucking man, bro. He was destroying shit. He was the heavyweight champion, the biggest fighter in the world. You know what I mean? And I got this man standing in my Brownsville apartment. You know, we in Brooklyn, Brownsville. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, you know, you hear him, yo, Mike down the street, Mike down the street. The Rolls Royce pull up, everybody run down the street. Yo, Tyson on the block. He buying everybody ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's what Mike did. You know, and then to grow up and to be able to mimic and be able to fight and be aligned, just to be able to just to say, I'm fighting on the same card with Mike Tyson at the stature of who he was at the time was phenomenal, bro. And just for to be now, you know, the relationship we built and throughout all the years, and just to have a strong relationship as we have now today, I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
Indeed.
How's everything with your brain injury and everything? Because a couple of years ago, we was all sitting around and we got the news, you know, that you had a severe injury, man. How was that process, and how are you doing now?
Go to superjudah.com and pick up a pack today. Super Punch be the name. Get your hat, t-shirt, scarf, hoodie. I'm good right now, man. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm not good, man. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Days you go in, you go out. Days you go in, you go out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you know what I'm saying? It's just different things go on with myself that a lot of people don't know about. But hey, it's life. I'm a soldier. You know what I mean? I keep it moving.
No, Super Punch, what were you talking about? You had the video game up. You kind of cut out. We didn't see what you were talking about, but we heard you. Talk about what you got going on in the video game, man. And what's behind you? What's the logo and banner behind you?
Well, this is no video game. Super Punch is the brand, the cannabis brand. You can pick it up in stores today. You know what I'm saying? We are in the Woodland Hills store in California. It's a marijuana brand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then yeah. So we got Super Punch, this the marijuana brand. Then we got Champ Talk. Champ Talk is the podcast. Comes on Sundays and Fridays. Fridays and Sundays at 9 o'clock on the East Coast, 6 o'clock on the West Coast. It's crazy. I give fans like maybe like 2 hours sometimes we zone just to tap in and Champ Talk. We have Champ Talk. We talk about what's going on in boxing. What people like, what's going on in people's life. I mean, sometimes it turns to the Jerry Springer show. We got, we start talking about, people's personal situation. They talking about their life and, it gets carried away, but it's a very good situation. A lot of people tap in, and you never know who will be on Champ Talk with Zab Judah.
How easy was that for you to get into the marijuana game? And if you can, what was the process of doing so?
I don't think it was it was something that my marijuana usage come from medical. I had brain surgery after my last fight, and because of my marijuana intake, what I'm saying, it slowed down tumors from exploding in my head, and we all know once one of those things is exploding in your head and blood fills your brain up, it suffocates it out, and you got about seconds before you fish food. You know what I mean? So, luckily that didn't happen to me because, the cannabis kind of slows it down. You know what I'm saying? The medical studies and things that they're still doing today that they're finding out, but for the most part, they're finding out, not only just the cannabis, but it was other things that help slow down the process of the tumor going off in my head, and they were able to remove it. That's why I got my brain surgery. They were able to open up my head and go in and remove stuff. And with the luck and will of God, I didn't with the mercy of God, I didn't receive, any elements that usually happens with people that goes under brain surgery. When you go under brain surgery and they open your head up and touch stuff in your brain, usually everything is not normally come back the same way.